Welcome to Tomato Growing, a Sweet Reward. Growing your own tomatoes is a wonderful thing. The taste of a fresh tomato from your garden is amazing. It is much better than tomatoes from a store. You can grow many types of tomatoes. Some are big and some are small, some are red, some are yellow, and some are even purple. It is fun to watch them grow from tiny seeds or small plants. This guide will help you plant and care for your tomatoes. We want you to have a big harvest of tasty fruit. Get ready to enjoy the best tomatoes ever. Meet determinate tomatoes, the bushy kind. Determinate tomatoes are often called bush tomatoes. They grow to a certain size and then stop, usually about 3 to 4 feet tall. This makes them good for smaller gardens and containers. Their smaller size means they do not need as much support. All the tomatoes on a determinate plant tend to ripen at the same time. This is useful if you want a lot of tomatoes at once for canning or making sauces. Popular determinate varieties include Roma, Celebrity, and Rutgers. Because they are smaller, determinate tomatoes need less pruning. You usually do not need to cut off suckers. A simple cage or a short stake is often enough support for them. This helps keep the fruit off the ground and air moving around the plant. When you plant determinate tomatoes, you can place them a bit closer together, about 2 feet apart. Always check the plant tag or seed packet for specific spacing. Growing determinate tomatoes can be very rewarding. You get a lot of fruit from a compact plant. They are a good choice for many home gardeners. They are easy to grow and give a big harvest. Enjoy the neat and tidy nature of determinate tomatoes, perfect for those with limited space. Happy gardening. Meet indeterminate tomatoes, the vining kind. Indeterminate tomatoes grow like vines, reaching 6 to 10 feet or more. They keep producing fruit all summer until frost. Perfect for a steady supply of tomatoes for salads, sandwiches, and fresh eating. Indeterminate tomatoes need strong support like tall stakes, sturdy cages, or a trellis. Supporting them well prevents branches from breaking and helps air circulate. Regular pruning is important for these plants. Pruning means cutting off some of the suckers to prevent the plant from becoming too bushy. This helps the plant put its energy into growing bigger, better fruit. Famous indeterminate varieties include Early Girl, Better Boy, and heirloom types like Brandywine. When planting, give them more space, about 3 to 4 feet between plants. This allows them room to grow big and wide and helps prevent diseases. Choosing indeterminate tomatoes means a long season of delicious homegrown fruit. They are a joy for any gardener with the space for them. Enjoy the continuous harvest, perfect for those who love fresh tomatoes all season. Happy gardening. Remember, good support and pruning are key. Enjoy the process and the rewards. Indeterminate tomatoes are a gardener's delight. Happy growing. Great soil for great tomatoes, the first step. Good soil is the secret to growing amazing tomatoes. Tomatoes need soil full of nutrients and good drainage. Roots need air too, so loose soil is best. Before you plant, take time to prepare your soil. Your soil should have a good pH level, slightly acidic between 6.0 and 6.8. You can buy a simple soil test kit from a garden store. If your soil pH is too low, add lime. If too high, add sulfur. Adding organic matter is the best way to improve your soil. Compost is wonderful for tomato plants, adding nutrients slowly. Well-rotted manure is also very good. Add a few inches of compost or manure to your garden bed and mix it into the top 6 to 8 inches of soil. Good soil structure is key. It should be crumbly and hold together lightly. Avoid walking on your garden beds too much to prevent soil compaction. Healthy soil means healthy roots, and healthy roots mean healthy tomato plants. Taking care of your soil is taking care of your future tomatoes. Enjoy the process of preparing your soil. It's the foundation for a great harvest. Happy gardening. Remember, good soil preparation is crucial. Invest time in your soil for the best results. Your tomatoes will thank you. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Healthy soil, healthy plants, healthy harvest. Happy growing. Good soil is the first step to success. Enjoy the journey. Happy gardening. Section 5. Planting your tomato seedlings. A good start. Choose a cloudy day or plant in the late afternoon to help young plants adjust. Make sure all danger of frost has passed. Tomatoes love warm weather. If you bought seedlings from a store, they are ready to plant. If you grew them from seed, make sure they are strong and have a few sets of true leaves. Harden them off first by getting them used to outdoor conditions slowly. Plant tomatoes deep, bearing a good part of the stem after removing the lower leaves. New roots will grow along the buried part of the stem, making the plant stronger. Spacing is important. Determinate tomatoes can be planted closer together, about 2 feet apart. Indeterminate tomatoes need more space, about 3 to 4 feet apart. Good airflow helps prevent diseases. Always check the plant tag or seed packet for specific spacing advice. After planting, water your seedlings well to settle the soil around the roots. Add a layer of mulch around your plants to keep the soil moist, stop weeds, and keep the soil temperature even. Planting your tomatoes carefully gives them the best possible start. This sets them up for a summer of strong growth. Enjoy the process of planting. It's the beginning of a great harvest. Happy gardening. Remember, proper planting is crucial. Invest time in planting for the best results. Your tomatoes will thank you. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Healthy plants, healthy harvest. Happy growing. Planting is the first step to success. Enjoy the journey. Section 6. Caring for your plants. Water and food. Watering your tomato plants correctly is very important. Tomatoes need consistent moisture. The soil should stay evenly damp, but not soaking wet. Water deeply and less often to encourage roots to grow deeper. It is best to water at the base of the plant to avoid wet leaves, which can lead to diseases. Early morning is a good time to water. A general rule is about 1 to 2 inches of water per week. Check soil moisture by sticking your finger in. If the top inch or two feels dry, it is time to water. A soaker hose or drip irrigation system is great for tomatoes. Tomatoes are hungry plants, so they need regular feeding. Start with good soil, rich in compost. About a month after planting, start to fertilize with a balanced vegetable fertilizer or organic options like fish emulsion or compost tea. Follow the instructions on the fertilizer package. Fertilize your tomato plants about once a month during the growing season. Some gardeners like to give a boost of fertilizer when the first fruits start to form. Indeterminate tomatoes will need feeding more regularly than determinate types. Consistent watering and feeding will keep your tomato plants happy. Happy plants will give you lots of tasty tomatoes. Enjoy the process of caring for your plants. It's the key to a great harvest. Happy gardening. Remember, proper care is crucial. Invest time in watering and feeding for the best results. Your tomatoes will thank you. Section 7. Pruning your tomatoes, helping them grow strong. Pruning means removing parts of the tomato plant to help it grow stronger and produce bigger, better fruit. Pruning is most important for indeterminate or vining tomatoes. Determinate or bush tomatoes usually do not need much pruning. For indeterminate tomatoes, the main things to prune are suckers. Suckers are small shoots that grow in the V shape between the main stem and a branch. Removing some suckers helps the plant focus its energy on the main stems and the fruit. You can pinch off suckers with your fingers when they are small or use clean, sharp scissors or pruners if they get bigger. It is best to prune when the plant is dry to prevent the spread of disease. Many gardeners choose to leave 1 or 2 main stems and remove most of the other suckers. Some people remove all suckers below the first flower cluster to improve air circulation near the ground. Pruning also involves removing any yellow or diseased leaves. Check your plants regularly and cut off any unhealthy leaves. Clean your pruning tools between plants if you suspect disease to prevent spreading germs. Good pruning helps your indeterminate tomatoes stay healthy and produce a wonderful harvest of large, juicy fruits all season long. It might seem like extra work, but it is worth it. Enjoy the process of pruning. It's the key to a great harvest. Happy gardening. Remember, proper pruning is crucial. Invest time in pruning for the best results. Your tomatoes will thank you. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Healthy plants, healthy harvest. Support for heavy fruits. Tomato plants, especially indeterminate types, need good support. Their vines can grow very long and the fruit can get quite heavy. Without support, the plants will fall over, stems might break, and fruit can rot or get eaten by pests. Good support keeps plants upright, helps air move, and makes picking easier. Staking is common. Drive a tall, strong stake into the ground next to each plant. Use soft ties like cloth strips or garden twine. Caging is another popular method. Place the cage over the young plant. Proper support is key to a great harvest. Happy gardening. Section 9. Keeping tomatoes healthy. Common problems and fixes. Even with good care, tomato plants can sometimes have problems. Pests are a common problem. Aphids suck sap from leaves. Tomato hornworms eat leaves fast. Pick hornworms off by hand. Spray water to knock off aphids. Blossom end rot causes dark, rotten spots. Water regularly and add calcium. Fruit cracking happens after heavy rain. Keep soil moisture consistent. Yellow or spotted leaves may indicate disease. Space plants well, water at the base, and remove diseased leaves. Enjoy your healthy, thriving tomato garden. Happy gardening.